Show yourself. Hey. Khan, you might have to set up an OnlyFans, it looks like.
Yeah.
Give me. Or you and Ultra do a joint one.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
Facts, you have loads of subscribers.
I got
all the man them.
Yo, gents.
Yo.
Okay, let me ask you this, right?
No.
No, Jen. It's not, Jen. It's not about no battery or anything. Let me ask you this, right, gents.
See the disclaimers Deepin's got to do before you can text me. Not about
what is your opinion on like chicks now with their like OnlyFans like accounts and shit like that? Like, do you think that's like
I've got a split. Was that your question, or was you gonna?
Yeah. No. Yes, go on.
I've got a split personality when it comes to it. Yeah, on one side, I'm like, you know what? It's a business. If you want to do what you want to do and get money for what you're gonna do, then that's what you're doing, isn't it? Like, what opinion can I have on what you want to do? On the other side, so that's the dirty side, the woke side. It's like, yo, look, the women and men or whatever are constantly being reduced to their most aesthetically pleasing body part, whether it's your body, your chest, your arms, your muscles, your smile, your hair, your eyes, your fucking pussy, whatever it is that you've got, you're kind of lowering yourself in order just to fill someone's little fantasy. And like, you know, I've seen the escalation from when women used to take photos on social media. I've been on social media since MySpace. Yeah, so I remember the shot the hot gal used to take. Yeah, and they'd look and they'd smile. They'd do a pretty innocent thing. They'd fucking kneel. They'd do all sorts of weird, funny shots. They do freaky things as well. But from now, majority of women have got shots looking over their shoulder, like just like facing away from the camera just to show you bum. Or I don't know if you've ever like stumbled on someone's profile on like Instagram or something, and you thought, oh, well, let me look, and you've been scrolling for 2 minutes, and it's selfie,
all the time. Yes.
selfie, like nothing, just selfies. That kind of society's created OnlyFans, and on that side of it, like I wouldn't want my daughter to be on there skinning out for peas. I wouldn't want my son to be on there doing anything awkward for peas. Like, if I'm honest with you. So, like, but on the other side, as humans, you're free to do your thing. I don't think it's something that we should worry about. On the other side, social media is literally fucking helping to destroy what's left of the fabrics of morality that we have. But if it weren't social media, it'd be something else. Women were doing prostitution. Women been doing this, stripping. Women been doing glamour dances and glamour shots and porno and that for years. So what's the difference?
I would agree. Like, with me, like I would say it's this like world's weird now, because it's like you'll get shamed for like saying, oh, like this like chick, she's got like an OnlyFans, like you would like it would get flipped on you, like you're the one that's like wrong because you don't like think this is the like norm now and shit like that. So yeah, man, I just think it's just weird. It's really weird, man. Like I think for the next like you know, like your like kids, Jeds, like I think when like they get to in their like mid to late 20s and shit like that, like oh man, the amount of like girl they can get will be limited, because it's like almost every girl's got a fucking OnlyFans, and it's like,
what does that mean? So because you got OnlyFans, what does that mean? Like, just that's not relationship worthy? What
yeah, 100%, bro.
Oh, hell no, defense. Nah, man,
What?
come on, man. People been turning hoes into housewives forever, my brother. It's still gonna
It's rare,
happen.
though.
It's not
you a
rare.
hoe?
It's not
Are
rare.
you a hoe because you got OnlyFans?
No,
I
What are you
believe so.
doing?
No, you're not a hoe. But go to the strip club and ask them strippers how many do y'all have genuine boyfriends, and watch the majority do. The majority of them have genuine boyfriends. that love them and ride or die for them. But they strip.
That's called a simp, bro. That's called a simp.
Yes, I guess.
Could be a simp. It could be a pimp.
Job. Stripping is just a profession. It's just a job. Like,
bro,
yeah, the job.
It isn't just a job though, bro. It really isn't, bro. It really isn't, man.
I mean, it may be, some people may look at it as a degrading job, but if that stripper's just dancing, taking her clothes off, getting the money, not having sex or anything, and taking that money home and providing, and her and her husband is providing, then yeah, it may be a degrading job, but you know what I mean? That don't make the man a simp. Shit, that's his woman's profession. He probably met her while she was doing her profession.
Okay, then, but let me ask you this then, right? Would you wife a girl that's got an OnlyFans?
I want to say no, defense, right? I want to say no, but we know anything's possible. You know what I mean? Anything possible, defense. You feel me? She could blow my mind. What the conversation could be flowing, the vibe could be buzzing, and you know, during conversation, she's like, "Well, you know, I do an OnlyFans too." You know, nothing.
Yeah, but what does she do on the OnlyFans? I think this is what we.
Yeah, well, maybe get naked, maybe a little masturbation. But what if she tell you that, all right, it's never been intercourse, it's never been another man or another chick on my OnlyFans.
But you don't want a girl that's masturbating on the net.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I don't want to. I don't want to, just because I don't understand that mentality right now. But what if she pulls you into that world? Not saying you'll be doing it, but what if she sits you down and she really lets you know? What if she really sits you down and let you know, like, no, it's harmless. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Man, Rich, you're going too far, man.
I don't know. I don't know. I want to say I wouldn't date her. Bro, but I don't know. I don't know. It's like the older I get, the more progressive I'm becoming. Like, okay, she is.
You sounding tempted. You sounding tempted, bro.
Wait. See this name that see this word that you just used, progressive.
Progressive, yeah.
Give me another word for it. Let's go for the thesaurus.
You don't like progressive.
Right?
Let me see. Progressive. I don't know.
A liberal.
Yeah, could be one of the words.
And another one.
Oh man, I don't know, Jay. Progressive.
There's loads of words that you're trying to stay away from, right? Yeah, like get me. Loads of words. It's a minefield. When we get down this progressive vibe, we gotta be careful, brother. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like progressive. There's a lot of things that progressive, bro. I don't know, like progressing where. You hear me? There's a difference between progressive and constructive. You can progress in the wrong direction, make great progress.
True.
Yeah, me. How you doing? Fucking yourself up? Yeah. I'm making progress. Yeah. Well done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so make sure that whatever that you're turning into is actually constructive as well, because the world is shaping us, and I think we do have to learn self-defense, more ways of self-defense, so that we can be in our proper mind and be making our proper judgments. And that's almost an impossible task, bearing in mind how much social engineering is around us. Plus, me and you, we basically are in the media, and that means that we're exposed to all these opinions and thoughts, which, if we're not careful, may end up, you know, like rubbing off and having influence on us in ways that we maybe wouldn't have wanted. So it's like looking at the future you and thinking, yo, what the fuck? Why are you doing that? I'd never have done that. That ain't me. That rare. But then when you go through the life that the future you led, you know, the experiences, then you don't see a difference between the future you and you. You are the future you, because you go through these experiences, so you know why you're softer in this, why you're not really there. Before you know it, you got a full hole as a wife, and you're thinking, how did I ever
get it?
I was a king. That's the fucking game.
Yep.
So you gotta make sure you eat your gangster cookies every day and stay topped up, because this shit's this world will try to soften you, like blunt you, bro. And like I could just say that with clothing, bro. Just with clothing alone, from you know what I mean, from the jeans. You how like raw, like, you know what? Slowly, shit don't look as bad.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Now it's only the dudes in the actual leggings that I laugh at. You know, like the actual guys. You get me?
Yeah.
Now you're right. I think the skinny jeans looked crazy as hell 5-6 years ago.
They
But now when I go in the shop and try the jeans on, I'm like, oh shit, they're getting skinny and skinnier around my fucking legs, man.
My question now is, do you think these are too skinny? Like, do you think these are? Yeah. And then man will be like, nah, you know what? They're all right. True, they got a little bit of bag there and da-da-da. And they got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the women's section, you got skinny, and then you got very skinny or skinny or something. Like there's levels of skinny as well.
You know what it is for the women? You know what it is for the women? More androgyny, more men kind of clothes, more blazers, more items that would be more identified with a man. Yeah, and trying to get women to go into that direction more. You get me? Like, so that we meet in the middle. Men look more feminine, women look more masculine. Look at the shapes and that. Like, if you look at man, especially when you look at the like what they roll out on the catwalks, like the latest trends and that.
Mad.
Next level, man. And you are asking all the time, is that a man? Is that a woman? Is that a man? Is that a woman? What is that? You get me? All the time. Fucking facts would be having a heart attack in there.
Yeah. Mary Jane, what do you think of OnlyFans? Like, as a woman, what do you think?
See, I'm somewhere in the middle as well. I think if the woman's responsible and mature enough to do it and treat it like a business, then, you know, fair play. But I think the concerning thing is when we've got young, vulnerable women or young, vulnerable girls who see this as like a lifestyle, and because of their vulnerability.
You got friends that do OnlyFans, isn't it, Jen?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's why you're saying this.
Drop the link. We'll support.
Listen, she already told me that Jed signed up, man. Come on, Jed.
She already dropped the link, remember? And I was looking for it, but I didn't share the screen. But I was looking for it.
Put it in the back chat, man. I put it in the back chat, man.
Her friend looks a bit scary, man. No way.
The thing is, like, obviously I have to rate her because she's making money, and I know she's making money from it. So she's the kind of girl, she knows what she's doing. She knows that it's time limited as well. And she's trying to get like those foundations that she needs in life built, like buying a house, stacking the peas, etc., etc. Because she knows she can only do that for so long. So it's a way to a means, basically. But there's some girls a means to an end. Yeah, that's the one. But obviously for some, as I said, for the vulnerable women that are out there, that's when it becomes a concern, because they can be subjected to like sexual exploitation, and all kinds of stuff can go wrong when they start going down that route if they're not emotionally and mentally strong enough to deal with it.
What about meeting a man and getting on with him and liking him and rare, and dating and doing your things? You like him, he ticks your boxes, this is your kind of guy, and if it goes somewhere, you'd be up for it. And then he's like, yo, you know what, I got to tell you something. I got a little side hustle. Like, oh, what's that? It's like, yeah, I got OnlyFans. I'm like, what? OnlyFans? Yeah, what do you do on it? Oh, like, no, I don't show my face, but I just wank on it. I just wank. But like, no one sees my face. I just bust nuts.
Then obviously I'd have to check out his content to begin with.
What you want to see? The output.
Well, shit.
And then, like, obviously, it's about, as I said, sort of discovering, well, what's that person's mentality behind it? Is because are they that sneaky freak that just wants to be in the DMs, or are they just business minded and doing this to make peas, and they're doing it in a clever way?
How they get away with it? Yeah, I'm business minded. Now you're a hoe, man. Come on.
Listen, if they're making a bag a week from it, they're business minded.
It's mad they didn't create a product to make a bag a week though, with their business minds.
But, they found another way to use their hands, Jed. Come on.
Yeah, like, let me ask you something, yeah? Is it prostitution?
100%.
If you've got your genitals out and you're touching your genitals, let's just get straight to the point, because it could be naked pictures. All right, but let's start with naked pictures. Prostitution?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Why not?
I'm gonna say no.
What?
I'm gonna say no. Yeah.
Your naked pics.
Yeah. His naked pictures prostitution. I'm gonna say no.
100%. 100%.
No.
No.
You could call it
Why
a lot
not?
of things, but not prostitution. You could call it modeling. You could call it porn.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's immoral. I'm not saying it's whether it's moral or immoral, but is a naked picture, is someone paying you for a naked picture prostitution? I'm gonna say
Yes,
no.
it is.
No. I'm saying
Jed,
no.
Give your case.
Well, okay, my case is you're exchanging how can I put it? You're exchanging your sexual favors for cash. So that's why I'm going to say,
favor, bro. What's the sexual favor?
if you've got an OnlyFans where all you like put up is pictures of your like breasts and stuff like that, bro, you are doing that solely for cash. So that is a form of prostitution. It's as simple as that.
I agree with him.
Yeah, simple as that, man.
You know why? Yeah, because a prostitute could get picked up by a man, go in the room, and he's like, "Yeah, just take your top down. I just want to look at your breasts. That's all I want to do."
Basically,
and then like, if that's what she does all day long, and that's all she does all day long, is she a prostitute?
Yes. It's sexual still, Jeds.
Yeah, I know. I feel like there's a loophole somewhere though, but. I mean, someone's saying selling yourself. So sell it. Hold on, no. So what? Can you be a prostitute with your clothes on then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you in the all models of prostitutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jed. Yes, in a way.
So when they sell pictures of their feet, are they prostitutes?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, they are.
No.
No.
Can we look at the definition of prostitution?
Come on.
Okay.
Let me look at what they're talking about. I'll pull up the screen.
All right, cool.
I can't trust you that, man.
Because I do think there's a difference between selling pictures online or selling videos online and actual physical prostitution. There must be a difference.
I still got Kwanzaa up on there, man.
Yeah, come on with the Kwanzaa.
Damn. Stop it. You know how many people I see on my WhatsApp putting up their little Kwanzaa pictures? I'm like, how come all of a sudden you lot are all doing up Kwanzaa now?
I seen Kamala Harris with the Kwanzaa candles in the background, bro. I said, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done.
Let's see.
A person who engages in sexual intercourse in exchange for pay. A person such as a writer or painter who deliberately debases his or her talents, asks for money.
Yeah, leave the
sexual intercourse.
Prostitute yourself for money.
It's not just that, though.
Yeah, I know. Wait, other words from prostitute synonyms. Okay, wait, let me go to. Well, that was dictionary though. That was Webster. You don't want Webster's?
I put the definition, gents, not the meaning. I put the definition, and not the meaning.
Women who work on sex lines. Is that prostitution?
I don't know. This is what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, I mean, this is a grey thing, isn't it? It's grey now, isn't it? It's the thing with language.
She's talking to you on the phone, telling you all the things that she wants to do to you in your imagination. You never met the woman, you never touched her, you never laid a finger on her. She just talked to you on the phone.
Prostitute.
Go on.
Prostitute.
It says, see, Jeds, a Mary Jane, a person in particular, a woman who engages in sexual activity for payment. That's OnlyFans. That's OnlyFans.
Yeah, but still that's sexual. Then we got to ask, what is sexual activity?
Okay, then.
Still going
then.
Yeah, because like, is she actually, if I just take a picture now, right? Let's say I take a picture and I've got my clothes on, but I don't know, it's a bit seductive in some way, yeah? Say I'm showing a bit of cleavage, right? And I send that to you and like, am I a prostitute then?
No. I said,
like,
I said, right? If you do that right? And then you expect cash back. 100% you are? 100%?
All right. So going back to the ones that put pictures of their feet up, how is that engaging in sexual activity?
That's not sexual to you and me, but it's sexual to some people.
You don't know whether it is. You don't know that. You don't have to
Someone
know
have a
that.
fetish.
But
Someone have.
from the woman's side, how is the woman taking a picture of her foot engaging in sexual
She knows. She knows
she knows, man.
using it
It's
for
not.
certain things.
Guys,
She definitely knows.
to be fair, it's not. Can I have pictures of your feet? Cannot be said that's prostitution unless he explicitly says, I want these for sexual purposes.
No.
But
Jed's
Jedi,
wrong.
there's certain poses that are seductive. Get me? Like you taking your foot out of your shoe and me getting a snap of it as it's coming out the shoe. That's not sexual. But you holding your foot to the side and maybe wiggling the toes in a certain way might be.
No, that's not sexual. You lot are just perverts. It's a fucking
Jeds. You're reaching, man. You remember Jed? Oh, reaching. Yo, some Jeds.
No,
There's Jeds.
No.
Wait, Jeds. There's some men in different countries, right? That gets sexual pleasure from chicks. From chicks fucking what? I think you were playing that for, man. All I gotta say is, Jez, there's a reason why in Islam women can't even show their fucking arms, bro.
Rent boy.
You're a dickhead, man, I swear. You're so childish, man. Oh, fuck's sake. That's what I gotta say, man. Like, as we all know, right? There's a lot of dudes out for fuck's sake, man.
Rent boy.
Can you make it say whatever you want?
Rent boy.
Make it say eat the booty like groceries.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No.
What I gotta say is, right, that there's men. Oh, now you're gonna play it again. You're a dickhead.
But did you notice as well how it said in particular women?
Yeah.
Rent boy.
Go on, Mary Jane, go on.
So does that mean like
Cool girl.
is there a different name for a man?
Nah. Like, like I think both men and women, both, it's the same thing. Even if it's a man, yeah. Can you prostitute? 100%.
Yeah, gender's got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's irrelevant, really, to be honest.
Why do you say that, Con?
Because the era that we're living in now, I think women objectify men as much as men objectify women, to be honest.
Yeah. And Mary Jane, don't you agree? Don't you agree?
I just think that we've caused trouble now. Jed's found the new toy, and
he really has.
What was that?
Oh shit, man.
Lesbian.
You're gonna be using that all the time now, I can tell, man. Incorporate that into every show now, you can tell, man. Yeah.
Funny.
Like I said, no, yeah, like I would 100% say, even if it's like feet, oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not going to talk now, man. Yeah.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Have you not ever heard this one before?
Go on.
Gay.
And say it again.
Gay for pay.
Oh, gay for. Oh, mate.
Huh? It says lesbi gay.
Let's be gay.
Yeah, lesbi gay. Relating to lesbians, bisexuals, and gay men.
I've never heard that ever. That term. Never.
From the 1990s. Lesbi gay.
Never heard that.
Oh, man. Yo. The world, man, the world is mush up. But yeah, like, come on, man. Like, unless the girl knows that it's a foot thing, that the guy that is sexual, like, I feel like you could do hand modeling. Is that prostitution?
All right. Let me ask you a question.
You're gonna say yes to fit in with your thing, but like you never know what someone's gonna do with your image, innit? So just to make the presumption that the image in itself makes you like a prostitute, I don't think that's. I think we could do better than that. We could define it better.
All right, cool. So when men ask women to send them the underwear, are they saying, "Send me your underwear. I'm gonna wash it in Persil, iron it, and send it back to you," or the man's gonna do something else with it, and the woman knows what he's gonna do. That's why she's charging him £100 for a pair of £5 knickers.
Batty washing it.
But how is she engaging in sexual activity by posting a pair of
Batty boy?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, man is done. Sorry, Mary Jane. I say, but it's dictionary. Yeah, noun, offensive, West Indian, a gay man. English. No, they literally they put batty boy in the dictionary. Yeah, nah, should never give me this toy. Yeah. Anyway, what was you saying?
I'm dead.
I depends. You know that you're a
batty boy.
Fuck you, man. What a batty boy. Ain't that. Yeah.
Can't believe that stuff.
Right. Well, anyways, I don't agree that sending pictures is prostitution.
Yeah. Explain now, please. Explain now, because you haven't. Because Jed's has just been a beanhead and just
because they're not engaging. They are not physically engaging in sexual activity.
But you don't. I'm saying though, you don't need to do that to be a prostitute. Like you could have an OnlyFans and like, you know, with like, and you could take loads of pictures of your feet or your breasts or whatever. You're doing that because you know that's you know that's a lot of men's like shit. Really, they like that. Yeah. So that's by, you know, that really it's a sexual act. Because if you're doing it in exchange for like cash, then that's 100% prostitution, man.
Exactly.
100%.
But what if you're just putting the content out there, so and then someone does what they do? Like for example, someone said earlier about looking at catalogs when they were younger. So when them models were modeling the underwear and stuff like that back in the 80s, 90s, and the young boys were picking up them catalogs and masturbating to what was in the catalogs, were them women prostitutes?
Well, defense would say yeah. Well, he's imagine. I just think this is dumb. But maybe like not like you're dumb, but I think that's just dumb, yeah. But maybe in another kind of sense, like, but like, look, John Stone saying modeling is selling a product, not yourself. You're selling a product which is an image, but you're not actually selling yourself because you're not giving of your body. Now, I may draw the line in terms of access to what they can see. Like for instance, I've done modeling. I've never done prostitution. If I took naked pictures, then I might be able to see where you're coming from. But for somebody that's clothed or semi-clothed, I think it's really a big draw to say, okay, we want to do this shoot. We want to do this shoot for this calendar, for this magazine, for this article, for this music video. Yeah. This music video, for this promotional, for this advert. So these are all the things I've done. And you're saying, as a model, to be paid to be in a model, maybe because you look good. Yeah, because remember, models don't just take pictures; they do videos, adverts, all sorts. You're saying they're all prostitutes. I'm saying,
well, I'm not talking about modeling as in you're wearing the latest JD fucking get up They got you in the fucking tracksuit and the trainers, and you're on the
Well,
advert and you're
now
modeling.
it comes down-
I'm not talking
now it
about
comes
you
down
selling
to trade.
clothes.
Either you're clothed or you're not. Do you know what I mean? Either you're clothed or you're not. If you're
But
showing
you're
your
selling clothes though. Are you modeling selling
but
clothes?
you're also selling your image. I get you
Right,
are selling clothes. But you're also selling
Are you
your
saying your
image.
image?
Yeah.
Are you saying, okay, so that then by itself, Jez, that's a form of it then, really, isn't it?
Oh, that's not prostitution, selling your image. No. Selling your
It's a
life.
form of it.
No, it's not. It's not.
It is,
Alright,
Jez, man.
cool.
Ain't, man. That's not, bro. Like you had a good point, but like that's not the point. No, you can't say selling your image is a form of prostitution. Well, you can, but I mean, I don't agree at all. Like,
No, it had to be sexual.
all right.
So, for
like,
example, yeah, Jen, imagine me and you work in the office together. You're sitting across from me, and I'm saying, Jen, show me your feet. And you slip off your shoes, and you notice from my face that I full on ejaculate, come in my pants, looking at your feet. Yeah. The following day, I ask you to do exactly the same thing, and you're like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking off my shoes. And I'm like, yeah, but you're walking around here barefoot all day. Come on, just show me your feet. And you're like, nah. And I'm like, go on, I'll buy your lunch. And you're like, what, Nando's? And I'm like, yeah, Nando's. Yeah. And then you show your feet, and then you get your Nando's. Are you a prostitute?
You wouldn't have made it to day 2 if that happened on day 1.
Exactly. Exactly that. Exactly that. So if you know what the person's going to do with that, even if it's not sexual to you, and you know it's sexual to them, it's still a sexual act.
Perverted.
So I think where I'm going to draw the line is if it's there's a physical intention there. So to me, a prostitute is a woman who is selling her body, her flesh, her actual physical flesh for money.
You know what? I take it back. I take it back a little with the models, because maybe that's a step too far, but I definitely think.
Okay, so look, somebody that does lingerie for a catalog, nightwear for a catalog, and someone that does a lingerie shoot to look sexy, is it the same thing?
No, it's not the same thing, because the model is kind of selling. It's kind of selling a
her image. To assist the sale of the product.
Yeah.
I agree with you. And then the other one is selling her image to assist the sale of her.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
That's No, that is. Yeah.
Is she not just a content creator then?
Very Jen, man. You are the euphemism queen, man. Euphemisms, man, all over the guff, man. Oh shit, man.
Seriously,
no. What you said is true, but I don't think that we can be that naive and not say that she's doing a form of prostitution, man. Because oh fuck, Jedi, man, fuck's sake, man.
Fuck off.
Oh mate, this guy, man, this guy. Oh boy. Yeah, but I'll take it back with what I said, like about the body. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I can't even hear what it's saying. I can just hear it mumbling in the background, so we don't actually know what you're trying to say.
Go.
Yeah, I've done talking, man. Go on.
That's jokes.
You're born.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, defense. I'm here, bro.
Right,
What do you think, bro?
You're awake. What was the setup today?